There's exactly only 2 months left until the Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch 2 that's going to showcase its hardware and launch titles. But leading up to this Direct, there have been many leaks and rumors going out on the internet. So let's talk about them. As we all know, there's going to be a Nintendo Direct this month, as early as this week, for the original Nintendo Switch 1. But we have been getting a few leaked and rumored launch titles for the Nintendo Switch 2 and possible titles throughout 2025 for the Nintendo Switch 2's launch and during the showcase of the Nintendo Switch 2. So let's talk about the games that are rumored to come on day one of the Nintendo Switch 2. So yes, you heard me right. There are going to be a few launch titles on the launch of the Nintendo Switch 2. These are the rumored titles to be coming out during the launch of the new console. Mario Kart 9, as we saw in the reveal trailer for the Nintendo Switch 2. This is honestly confirmed at this point. I believe we are getting Mario Kart 9 as the launch title. I think this is the main launch title for the Nintendo Switch 2, and I can very much expect this to be a first day game for the console. A new 3D Mario game, no idea what this entails. Could potentially be a Mario Odyssey 2, could potentially be a new and improved 3D Mario game similar to 3D World or just games like that. Mario Odyssey 2 is a completely different game out of those games, so if it were to be Mario Odyssey 2, it would just be a continuation of Mario Odyssey 1, but again, with newer things, different style, and it's on a new console. So a 3D Mario game is expected to come out during the launch. This isn't confirmed yet what it's going to be. You can assume it's going to be either a new one or a remastered 3D Mario game, but for now, this is the information we have. This is finally coming out this year, and I think it's been confirmed enough to know that this is officially coming out, and that is Metroid Prime 4. This game has been waited upon for so long. People have been so patient. They announced it a little ago, but now we are officially getting it this year by the looks of it, because it is a Nintendo Switch 2 title and it is very expected to come out either during the launch or later down the line in 2025. Elden Ring, also, I talked about this in one of my videos, that Elden Ring is going to be a game that's going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. Apparently the Nintendo Switch 2 is that powered, it is that good, so it's going to be able to run Elden Ring. A big one that we didn't talk about is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This game is very big. It's basically an open world game. It's just a big game, and this console is going to be able to run these games, which is crazy to say because we had a Nintendo Switch 1 that could barely run certain games. And now we're going on to a console that can run free open world games besides Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. Metaphor Cyberpunk is also a potential launch title. Forza, Halo, Starfield, UFO 50, and Hades 2. These are spreaded rumors throughout the community for the Nintendo Switch 2's launch and what we could potentially be getting for the console's first day. If this were to happen, this would be insane. This console wouldn't feel empty. Nintendo Switch 1, it didn't feel empty, but it did have a few lackluster games besides Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was the game that everybody played. So I guess it didn't matter how many games were out with the Nintendo Switch 1 when it first came out, since we did have possibly the best game in the last 10 to 15 years. But now we're going to the Nintendo Switch 2, and we expect a little bit more out of Nintendo when it comes to these titles and the potential hardware of the console. So these are potential rumored and leaked games that are going to be coming out on day one of the Nintendo Switch 2. It's crazy to say, but I definitely can confirm that Mario Kart 9 is going to be a launch title. I think that is very obvious at this point. They wouldn't show it in a reveal trailer if it's not coming out with the console on day one. A 3D Mario game is I'm a little bit skeptical about that. We don't know if that's going to be a day one or that's going to be later down the line, because who knows, maybe if it is Mario Odyssey 2, that would be crazy for them to put Mario Kart 9 and Mario Odyssey 2 on the same day. Metroid Prime 4, I understand, that makes more sense. And all the other games, they're just they're not third-party games, but they're games from other consoles, so it is expected to happen. So these are the launch titles that are rumored and the possible titles that are rumored for the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2025. So I'm just going to talk about the potential leaked games just for the Nintendo Switch 2. Not necessarily has to be this year, but this is what's going to happen and come to the Switch eventually. I'm gonna go through them quick because there's a lot. Astral Chain 2, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Final Fantasy Remake and Rebirth, which I already talked about, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, Doom the Dark Ages, Starfield, Tekken 8, Monster Hunter Wilds, Ninja Gaiden 4, Fable, Elden Ring Night Rain, Grand Theft Auto 4, Indiana Jones, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Black Ops 6, Forza Horizon 5, Halo Master Chief Collection, Diablo 4, Red Dead Redemption 2, Alan Wake 2, Metaphor Refantasio, EA FC 25, EA College Football, Madden, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Cyberpunk 2077, and Resident Evil. Wow, that is a lot of games. I'm almost out of breath. Yeah, that's a lot of games that can be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. These are leaked and rumored, so not every single one is 100%, but you can assume, since we talked about a few of these that have already been announced, that these are basically going to come to the Switch regardless. So these are games that we can be seeing from the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm excited for what we can be getting for the launch of the console. A 3D Mario game, Mario Odyssey 2, it doesn't matter. Just give me a new 3D Mario game, give me a new Mario Kart, because we have not gotten a Mario Kart in a very long time. We already got Tears of the Kingdom, so Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they're the staple of the Nintendo Switch. So I don't expect to get a new or 3D Zelda game for a little bit, unless they decided to make a traditional Zelda game like Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, to Ocarina of Time. You get it. If they did do that, that would be insane, but I don't expect it. I do expect Breath of the Wild to get re-optimized for the Nintendo Switch 2, since it is that good of a game. Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have to be. It's a $70 game, which means it is a next-gen game technically, but they would just have to change the chip for the console, unless they have a way of putting the certain chips, because there are going to be different chips for both the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 1, and they will not be compatible with each other. Well, what is compatible is the Nintendo Switch 1 games with the Nintendo Switch 2 games, so you can expect to be able to play Tears of the Kingdom with its original copy on the Nintendo Switch 2. You just can't play Switch 2 games on the Nintendo Switch 1, but I thought that was obvious. So yeah, these are games that are coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 in the near future, possibly during its launch. If you guys are excited, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys want these games to come, what games do you want to come? Let me know in the comments down below. Just tell me what you think of these leaks and rumors, and tell me what game you're most excited for. All in the comments down below. I talked about the Nintendo Direct that's happening as early as this upcoming week, February 4th or February 5th, for the final Nintendo Switch 1 Direct. If you guys want to watch it, it's going to be at the end of the video, or I'll leave it down in the description down below for you to watch it. But with all of that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited for this, because I really am. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.